laser tuck before you shoot.
Yeah, I'm turning it on now. This one's on already.
Do me a favor. I just want to see.
Yeah.
Turn it on.
Turn the light off.
And just point, right?
Oh, no. It ain't no, you ain't gonna see nothing on the target.
You want to see it on the, oh, okay. Just see it on the,
Yes, I do.
oh, shit.
Yeah, that's 20 rounds.
What is up, YouTube? So as you can read from the title, I jumped back into the 40 cal world. It keeps on reeling me back from that FNS 40 that I did a review on. I kind of got hooked. And I know everyone's like, oh, fuck the 40. I like the 10 mil, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, that's great. I just like anything that, you know, can kill a motherfucker who's trying to break into my house. So, cool beans. And I like experimenting with different pistols. Well, with different types of pistols. And today, I'm going to admit something that's really fucking weird. In the military, this is actually the gun we're going to be talking about, but I have to say something that's relevant to this. In the military, we used M9s. But the funny thing is, I never used an M9 double action. So I had no idea how double action felt or how double action was supposed to feel. So, here she is. CZ, P-09, sexiness. I literally got this gun by mistake. I was looking to get the Springfield XDM 40? XMD, XDM, whatever. It was a competition model. And my gun store sold it on me. I was like, fuck, man, I really wanted another 40 to do a review on, to shoot, so on and so forth. I saw a whole bunch of reviews on the XDM 40, and I was like, man, I would really love to get that. And I'm into competition pistols, like, you know, Canic and stuff, or Janic, whatever you want to, however you want to pronounce it. Okay, so, as previously stated, this is a 40 Smith & Wesson. Let's safety check it real fast. There's no magazine in. All right. I'm going to say this, and hopefully the rest of the review will make sense. This is probably... Fuck it, I'm going to say it. This is my favorite double action, single action pistol so far. All right. The single action on this feels as though it's not as crisp as my Canic, but it has some creep to it, which it's annoying, but everyone's like, oh, it'll work itself out. Cool beans, no big deal. Other than that, the sights are great. The ergonomics of the pistol are phenomenal. I'm 6'2", 250 pounds. I'm a big fucking dude, but I have small fucking hands. And to have a pistol that fits in my hand so good, you know, this feels really great. My Canic is actually a little bit too big for me, but well, I'll show you right now. So it doesn't really, holy shit, seat. Doesn't really fit in my hand as well as this does. But what I did on this is I kind of dremeled out the back, and it fits just a little bit better. But we're not doing a review on this gun. We're doing a review on this bad boy. So the weight of the gun feels really good. It actually feels very light. It's way lighter than Mechanic, or actually any mechanics. The firearm comes with a decocker out of the box, which is here and over here. What I did when I first got the pistol, being a fucking jackass that I am, is it came with it looked like a butterfly piece of plastic thing, and I was looking at my gun, I was like, it looks pretty solid to me, fucking threw it away. What I did not know was that is something that you could put in here to make it a safety, safety fire switch. And I'm like, motherfucker, I really wish I would have known that, because I would love to carry this gun holstered, concealed, and decocked. Or once you get that safety switch, you have to walk it in, and there you go. This pistol is extremely, extremely, extremely accurate. Extremely accurate. I was shooting it at 25 yards, and I was hitting an 8-inch target. Yeah, I know it's not that big deal, whatever, but if I'm shooting at someone, let's say, further than 25 yards, and I have nothing else to shoot at them with, this is going to be it. Mechanic shoots at 25 yards easily too, but I don't know. I like bigger rounds to concealed carry. So, the double action feature of this pistol. I'm juicing it up. It's a great pistol. The DA is where it fucking sucks. It is terrible and heavy as fuck. And see how it's like grit. And then it's heavy as shit. I do not like it. Hence why, I never shot the Beretta double action. It was always just, and then now you're single action and bang. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I absolutely love this fucking gun. The Teardown is kind of funky. Has this little nipple thing right here. And it takes this part out. So let me show you real fast. So what I'm going to do, and a lot of you are going to fucking hate me for doing it, but I have to do it anyway. But before I tear it down, I'm going to tell you one thing, because to tear it down, I actually use the corner of the magazine. Yes, these are loaded. The reason why I did not unload them to do this review is for people who have this pistol know what the fuck I'm about to say. These magazines, especially this last round, is a fucking cunt to put in. It is a bitch. So when you load these, the only way you want to unload them is through the fucking gun. All right? You don't want to unload them and try to put this motherfucker back in. So, with that being said, what you're going to see is this mark. Oh, come on, you fucking prick. You're not going to focus? Okay. This mark, and there's another mark right there. That has to line up. And when that does line up, I just grab it like this. All right? So, oh, there you go. So now I have to actually look at it. So you guys have to stand by. So there that is. I'll take the little corner of the magazine. You can use anything. You can use like a 5.56 round, a pin, or anything. I just have this accessible. So I just take this like this. Like that. Okay. There she is trying to hang out. You still got the little... This will come out. And then the slide comes off just like that. Alright? That's awesome. This gun needs to be lubed. I thought I would have done that. I'm only shooting brass rounds through this. So the more and more I shoot brass, the more and more slick this becomes. So I didn't need to polish that or anything. Just like with every other pistol. Here you go. Come on, fuckhead. Well, that's not supposed to happen. But here's your recoil spring. There's your barrel. Here's your slide. And the profile of the slide, I'm not going to lie, I thought was going to piss me off. But then I did my, marine math and small hands, small purchase, small slide. I had no problems with it whatsoever. Speaking of slide and frames, special CZ thing right here, you will notice that right there. See those rails? They go into, they don't sit on top. They go into the frame of the gun. All right. So it's full framed firing, I guess. And I guess that's what contributes to this pistol being so motherfucking accurate. This thing is extremely accurate. Oh, and to just put it back in the hole. All right, line them 2 holes up, and then pretty much just press down. There you go. Check it, and you're up. So yeah, this thing is extremely accurate. Haven't had any problems with it whatsoever. This gun is like the complete opposite of the P-320 that I reviewed. The 320, I was fucking pissed off that day. That was a purchase that I waited and I was shooting it. Made scene. I first saw the gun for the price. I was like, all right, let me get it. Let me shoot it. It did nothing for me. It did absolutely nothing fucking for me. And I hated the fact that it did nothing for me. It was your average gun in every aspect. Was it dependable? Cool. No rounds fucked up or anything. It had no wow factor to it. This gun has an extreme wow factor in my head. So when I went into the gun shop and I saw that they sold what I wanted, you know, I turned around, saw this, and like kind of like glowed. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, being a little bitch right now, but I saw it in the case and I was like, hey, what's that over there? And they go, oh, that's a CZ P-09. And I was like, oh, I guess it's a 9. And they go, no, it's 40. And I was like, oh shit, let me see it. So I grabbed it and started fucking finger fucking it, and fell in love at the store before I shot any rounds whatsoever. I fell in love with this gun immediately. So, with that being said, we're going to go with what it comes with. Go over what it comes with. Put this bad boy to the side. And this is what you get. Minus this safety selector switch that I threw out the damn window. Or I forgot where I threw it. But it comes with extra back straps, small, medium, large, 2 15-round magazines, a nice case. Awesome. It seals itself very well. You can see that the latches aren't closed, but yeah. So it seals itself very nice. Very impressed. Very, very, very impressed with CZ on this one. I had a P10C, shit you not, for 18 motherfucking hours. And yes, I just did the black girl clap. Shit you not, boo-boo. 18 hours, and I brought that motherfucker back. Because that was CZ's attempt at making a fully ambidextrous pistol. For some reason, when you hit the magazine button, it was hard as fuck. So me and my ex-girlfriend, we couldn't do that without pushing 2 fingers. Maybe I'm sounding like a bitch. I don't care. The slide release lever, had to fucking throw that down. This thing is simple as shit. And this is going to be another point that I'm going to throw at you. I love 1911s, as you already may know, for my OG subscribers. Right? One of the main reasons why I like 1911s is because this thumb, I don't have to rest on my hand like this. I could rest it on the side of the pistol like this. Now, I could rest it here and not decock the pistol. Like, I'm pressing down as hard as I can right now. To decock it, you literally need to grab the front of it like that. You can't decock it from the back. So when I'm shooting it, I can rest my thumb right here. So another point that references this to a 1911 is slapping magazine, you come up with your thumb, and there you go right there. Love this, love this, love this gun. It's like a strictly right-handed shooting gun though. So what else can I tell you? The pick rail on the front, it's awesome. Has a whole bunch of slots. You could put a whole bunch of goofy shit on here. So I could take my light off my Canic, throw it on here. There you go. You can put light, laser, whatever you want on that. So the texturing of the grip is amazing. It's not overly aggressive. You can feel it, especially when you're shooting. You can definitely feel it, but it's not tearing into your skin. So sideways, it's okay. But this is what you want. You want the texturing to kind of grab you when it's recoiling. It doesn't matter if it's side to side. It's up and down grip that you want to get. So, shooting this pistol. As expected, I'm going to say it. It's snappy. It is nowhere near as snappy as the FNS 40, though. If you go back and look at that video, that pistol snaps in my hand a lot more than this one does. I have no idea if that's because of the recoil spring, because this pistol is kind of hard to bring back. Not gonna lie about it. Like, I try to bring it back from the front, and it's extremely stiff, so that may be contributing to it. But this one is way more manageable. Once you fire, you can easily get right back on target. A lot of people, they say, you know, all over YouTube, you have different ways how people shoot. I think I took every bit of what everyone else did, and I'm trying to put it into my fundamentals when I shoot. So a lot of people, you know, they're like, oh, when you shoot, just rolling your wrists, rolling your palms, and push and pull, and da-da-da-da. I think I used every bit of that advice that I get off of YouTube on this gun, and it shoots extremely flat. Like, I'm rolling in my hands right now, and I have a solid grip on it. But the person who I actually watch the most and who makes me shoot this pistol the best is Rob Latham. If you do not know who he is, please get off my channel and don't ever go back on. Greatest pistol shooter of all time, in my opinion. But it is a fact. So go ahead and check him out. He's been shooting for fucking, I think, since I've been born. And I'm 33 years old, so he's fucking gnarly. Other than that, I cannot come up with anything else to say. I just lied to you. The rear sight, when I got it, was kind of off to the right. So I was shooting a little cattywampus at first. So all I did was I took this little set screw out completely. Took a punch, and I just punched it until it lined up with that. So after I did that, I took a hammer, a punch, my gun to the range. I was going to try to, you know, get everything all organized, whatever. I took all this shit out. The fucking RSOs were like, what are you doing? I was like, don't worry about it, bitch. Just leave the fuck alone. I sit down steady, nice and easy. Boom. At 10 yards, shot dead fucking center. I was like, well, brought all these tools for nothing. So I used the firing pin as a reference point to center that. And she's dead center every time. I actually want to do a part 2 on this pistol to show you how accurate this is at 7 to 10 yards. I don't want to shoot it at 25 yards because that's too much work. So other than that, I highly suggest you get the CZ, P-09, and 40, and I hear it's even better in 9mm. It's fucking great. So that's all I can say for now. Other than that, keep slaying paper. That's all I can say. So you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.